You know, I'm just telling you guys that it's cute right now. We now have ourselves, like, I've been carrying this around since I got it, and it's my good luck charm. And I named it Donut Luck Out. Like, that's just a constant reminder, no matter what happens in life, never run out of luck, and you'll always be lucky. I'm really not good at motivational speeches. Hello everybody, my name is Pizza Hunter Brandon, and welcome back to another episode of Crazy Craft here on the Crazy Craft server. Now, a couple episodes ago, I had mentioned to you guys that I had redone my room a little bit, and we have these things, the little Futura blocks that basically indicate where a secret area is. Now, the thing about this, we have a room that, you know, people think they may not look here. By the way, it looks really cool how, like, the Futura block inside there, like, it illuminates with all the other blocks. That's actually really sick. But what I was saying though is we have behind here a secret room. Now this thing, I was getting some thoughts from you guys, and personally, I'm gonna agree with you. I don't like the room with all the skeletons hanging around. Like it's a cool. Oh my gosh, it's a cool thing. Okay, where do you break? Okay, you break it there. I was trying to find a hitbox of that for a very, very long time. Personally, I don't like it with the skeletons either. I thought it over and I'm like, you know, it's a cool thing for sure. Like, I mean, this skeleton is freaking huge. We had to actually expand the room back a little bit to fit him. I kind of like that skeleton just kind of hanging from there. We'll take this one down for sure though. But basically what I want to do today is I want to work on like, pretty much the trippiest room in all... The heck? The heck was that? I have no idea what that noise is, but something just made a very strange noise. I don't even know. Okay, anyways, moving on. What I want to do in Crazy Craft is I want to create the trippiest homes you have ever seen. Now, if you guys didn't catch my update, I have, basically, my thing about it is these little indicators, the Futura blocks, basically tell you where a door is. It's kind of trippy, because otherwise you wouldn't be able to tell, really. So what I want to do is right here, I want there to be a little drop section. I'm going to fill this whole thing up with black Futura blocks, or black, what are these things called? Anti-blocks, rather. We're going to take a bunch of these. In fact, let me go ahead and actually get a lot of them, because I believe anti-blocks are fully learned up inside our equivalent exchange. Yep, there we go. So we have a bunch of white anti-blocks. Now, the thing about this is, we have to be relatively careful as for which block that we use, because anti-blocks, they're pretty headache-inducing. I'm not gonna lie. So what I want to do is kind of like a little mini game of like find exactly where you need to go. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and hop down here, and really, the thing about being down here, this is level 6. So standing right here, this is as low as to bedrock as you can possibly get. I want to basically clear out this entire area of everything that we can and just play around with it. So we're gonna go ahead and do this. We're gonna go, like, we are gonna do this whole thing up mad right now. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do another one right here. I actually don't, oh my days. So we're gonna clear up a lot of room here. We'll do another one right about here, I'd say. There we go. We're just, the thing about this is we can destroy, oh, it seems like someone already has through here. Maybe this was me. Was this me who did this? I can't actually recall. I know someone had gone through a lot of these miners' dreams underneath my house or somewhere around there, but I couldn't remember who or when it happened. But I know they were there in existence, like, they were there before. So we've got this entire room now, but now we need to do it the other way around. So we're going to do the same thing right over here, and we're going to do the same thing over this direction here. We got to make sure that we scale off everything. So we're going to do it here as well. There we go. We'll do it right about there. There we go. There is this, like, little stone area. Was I just not I might have just not been getting this. That might have been the main point of it. Now, doing this pretty much makes it so we have a very large room to work with underneath here for the blocks that we're going to be using. There's actually some spawners underneath here. And it's really cool too because we have the void, what's it called? The void fog. So we can't see down here as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and chisel up all of these void blocks, or the anti-blocks rather. Void blocks, same damn thing really. Chisel up all of these into regular blocks, and we're just going to get this whole thing filled up really. So it looks as dark as possibly can be. was really hoping that wouldn't happen for some odd reason. So we still got a little bit of work to do here, but if you take a look, I just want to say this right now, this might give some people a headache, this episode. I apologize if it does. Like, I'm not going to do any, like, bright red blocks like Mitch. Now, I'm not throwing shade, but, like, that room gives me a freaking headache. So I'm not going to do anything like that. I've already learned my lesson by just going in that room. But this whole, like, black scene right here, this might give you a little bit of a headache just because, you know, like, you might just want to be, I don't know, seeing something. But take a look at this. Tell me this is the most terrifying thing you've ever seen. Now, it would be a lot better if I didn't have a stupid anti-aliasing problem going on right now. It's just my freaking monitors or something. And it's pitch black. It is legitimately pitch black. But hey, we're literally, like, it's just one little thing. I love these blocks. They are the flattest color of black you can possibly get. In fact, we actually need to go ahead and clear out a little bit more room out this way. So let's go ahead and do that from there. Do that over there, that over there. It's actually a really effective way of getting rid of some rooms too. We need to make sure, ooh, nearly went too far over to Jerome's place, but thankfully we're not. So I think if we do just one more here, yeah, this is nowhere near Jerome. So we got like a lot of area to work with here. Now, basically what I want to do is this little drop-down platform is going to be our first little home. Now, I want to take a look at one thing though. If I was to use maybe a carpenter block on this, would it look as dark? That's a good question. If we were to use a carpenter block here, do we have any carpenter blocks? I think I have carpenter blocks learned, if I can recall. Let me see. I'm pretty sure I do. I have a form of carpenter blocks. Carpenter blocks, only carpenter wedge slopes. Really now? Let me go ahead and fix that real fast. Let me grab some wood from here. There we go. And let's make a few sticks. And I believe all I'm going to need is one of these. There we go. So we got 8. And I guess we can turn the rest of this into wood. Let me drop the rest of this cobble down there. There we go. And I believe, what is it? A carpenter block is made through this form, isn't it? I think it's like this. Yeah, okay, so we got carpenter here. Let's go ahead and put the carpenter blocks with our tome of alchemical knowledge and just learn this up. Because I'm pretty sure if I'm able to get these dark, what I want to do is make the carpenter blocks like the room first, and then I'll just outlay the anti-blocks on it to make building it just a little bit easier, but maybe seem a bit more fake. So guys, let's do the test. We trapped ourselves in carpenter blocks. Is it just as dark? Oh, it is. It is just as pitch black. That is fantastic. So what we're basically going to do then is for right now, we're actually going to put all of the, oh, you know what I could really use? I can actually, ooh, here's what I'm going to do for the time being. This is why I love backpacks, man, but I love having like way too much inventory space in them. Let me go ahead and actually put the backpack off of me for right now. Let me get rid of the skeleton skulls for the time being. Let me take the backpack. Wait, where's the, wait. Wait a minute. Wait. I lost my backpack. Because I shifted it off when I didn't even have any inventory space. Does that happen with all backpacks? No way. So get this. We had duped that backpack a few episodes ago, but we never did anything about it. And now we're basically resorted to it because we just lost our dupe by another glitch. It cannot get more ironic than that. But anyways, let's go ahead and I guess just put our iron golem backpack on for right now. Pop all the anti-blocks in there for right now. And let's just fill up our inventory. Let's get rid of the DecoCraft stuff. So we're going to go ahead and pop our inventory, I guess just full of carpenter blocks so we can outlay the stuff. So I can actually get the feel of the room done. There we go. Ton of carpenter blocks in there. Let's put away the, oh, it's not on my back. Let me actually put my back real fast. Skeleton skull is going to go away in there. And let's take, where is it? Okay. So we're going to need, where was it? There we go. The other future blocks, we've actually still got some more black anti-blocks in there. So what we're going to do, we're going to hop down here. We're going to build a bunch of different rooms like a little maze. In fact, let me go ahead and show you guys what I'm doing for just the first room, I think. So let's go ahead and get rid of these. The question is, how tall? Because we do already have this entire room cleared out. We could honestly, because if we put a block above here now, then we're not going to get any of the void particles. Shoot, that's a problem. Let me actually fix that real fast. You know, thinking about it, I don't think I'm actually going to do that because I kind of like not having the particles, if I'm being honest with you, because I think not having the particles makes it feel a lot more alone, you know what I mean? When you're in this room, you're supposed to feel like, you know, dark, you don't know what's going on, everything's just all like, you know, like, where am I? What am I doing right here? And it's even going to be kind of difficult to find your way out with this. So we have to go ahead and lay down the entire floor, unfortunately. Let's actually, how big do we want to make this? Because what I'm thinking is, for like the starting room, we could do, okay, so this is a start right here. So we go 1, So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out from here. So 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let me go ahead. It's going to be a pain getting rid of all these orbs, I'll tell you that much. So what we want to do then here is I'm thinking, let's go ahead and put down, I think, these future blocks here. So we'll have 4 different pathways you could choose to go from your start. And what we could actually do as well, since the ghost blocks are actually like fully dark, I believe, when you place on the black ones, we could actually have ghost blocks in between all the passageways. So right here can be a fully black room, and this can be a fully white room, but you'll never know the difference before you actually walk into it. Oh, that's a pretty cheeky idea, and I think we're gonna go through with that. So let me go ahead and get this first room actually built up for you guys, and then we'll keep going from there. Alrighty, so I've laid out the first foundation of the first room. It's literally just a square. It's supposed to be... Oh, I can't shift doing this. It's going to actually be kind of annoying. I think I need to take my Superman suit off for that. So it's basically just going to be kind of like a you choose your own path sort of thing. Now, I will say one thing too. We actually double layered that one. Oops. Gotta make sure not to do that. That's going to be a little bit tricky. Although they won't actually be able to tell if I do. I guess when the whole room is darkened up, nobody will really be able to even see if I do that, which is actually kind of a cool thing. Now, there is one unfortunate, you know, like, downside to, yeah, double tap that one right there. There is one unfortunate double side to using carpenter blocks, and that is when people hover over the block, it is going to say carpenter, which is a little unfortunate. It doesn't really... It doesn't do anything, in my opinion, but I mean, like, I don't know. I would have preferred if it said anti-block, but, you know, and maybe it just adds to a little bit of mystery. Maybe there's some people in the server that have never even seen anti-blocks before, and they're like, what is this? Why is my game glitching? Why can I not see anything? See, that right there, I'm pretty sure I'm doubling these up so much right now, but I can't even tell. The one thing we might have to do, too, is I might actually need to get, what's it called? Some torches in here, in all honesty, because right now... Like, I might want some torches that we've got up in the, what's it called? Like, upstairs. Did I really just say upstairs? The little, the ones, I don't know what they're called. They're like the white ones, like the candlestick torches, basically. We might want a few of those to illuminate the place a little bit. So as soon as we get this whole room dark, people are just going to be down here and they'll be like, whoa, which way am I supposed to go? You know, that sort of thing. I haven't really thought of, like, an end goal necessarily to this, or, like, where it's gonna lead, or even what this room's purpose is. I guess that'll be decided at a later date. I guess maybe the mysteriosity of it is something that might add to the, you know, the spook of it. If I would have done this sort of thing before Halloween, that would have been the bomb diggity rascal right there. That's something I would have loved to have done. But unfortunately, Halloween passed, so maybe by the time I get this done, it'll be Halloween of next year, and Crazy Craft 6 will be out. One can only dream, huh? So many series going on. By the way, watch out for that not Q&A, but one of those two. I'm so sorry I missed last week's challenge and Q&A video. I just had so much stuff going on. It was, you know, it was one of those things where, like, I just felt stressed, and I'm like, I'm not gonna upload a video if I feel stressed to record it. But keep an eye out for a little, like, vlog or announcement video I'm posting out later today. It's gonna be awesome. Cannot wait to share it with you guys. So, this room is nearly done. Kind of didn't really expect it to take so long to actually fit in all these blocks into the, carpenter blocks, but I guess it's for a good reason. We do also need to test and see how the ghost blocks are gonna look with the carpenter blocks, or whether or not we're gonna have to actually replace those with full-on, what should we call it? The full-on anti-blocks here. So let me go ahead and actually... Oh, you know what we could do? We could actually put an anti-block in the middle here to signify it. Nah, we shouldn't tell people that that was the way up. You know, when they fall down here, make it feel like they're trapped forever. Like, you're stuck, you can't figure out your way back up, you're done. Even though it's probably pretty easy to find your way back up from here. Okay, so nearly done with these. Even though, like, light is something we don't even need to worry about once we get this whole area closed off. Because right now you can see a little bit of light, obviously, from the area. This is so, like, rigidy with the double layers. It's actually kind of obnoxious. But I'm not going to fix them. There's literally no reason to. Maybe it might bother someone out there, and if it does, I apologize. But anyways, here's our dark room with my anti-aliasing, little white edges we've got there. Now, ghost blocks. Time to try it out. How does... That looks perfect. My phone just went off telling me I capped my data. I'm not even using my phone. Thanks, Verizon. This is really spooky. Okay, so now we've got this whole entire thing here, and we are closed. This is pretty terrifying. I'm not gonna lie. How sick is this, though? Like, you fall down here. Hold on, can I go ahead and, like, hold on, I want to fly back up here. Let me get my Superman suit on real fast and just go ahead and fly back up just so we can kind of demonstrate this whole entire thing. So, I mean, wait, hold on. What was that? Did I fly? Oh, I did fly all the way. I can't even tell if I flew all the way up. So anyways, you're walking through here. Actually, let me grab some of those torches. Do I have the torches in here? Where are my torches? Maybe, do I even want torches? I mean, we've got torches here. We might use these for a little bit. Just a few of them to kind of tell. These are the same ones? These are the same ones. Okay. So, I mean, you're walking through here, right? You know, you don't have speed on. You're walking through here. And all of a sudden, you fall through. You don't even know, but you just fell. And we might die. No, we don't have to take fall damage. And suddenly, you fall down here. You're in a pit of black. And you just have 4 options to choose from. Do you want to go here, 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 or here? It's more fun. I wish there was a way to, like, force someone to take your mini-map off. Because, like, right now, let me go ahead and just take it off. This is spooky terrifying. You have no idea which way you're facing. No idea what's going to come out. And you're in the clear. No, I'm kidding. We're going to obviously make more rooms. I think it's time to expand and see what we can do with maybe some different options. Because I don't think... I'm trying to think to myself, do I want some rooms to be, like, maybe white void blocks? Or do I want some or anti-blocks rather than void blocks? The heck are void blocks? Or do I want it all to be black? It's just some sort of, like, very intricate maze. I think maybe... You know what I could do? I could do it where there's, like, a select few amount of white rooms, and you have to find, like, all the white rooms and, like, report back with a code. Something like that? I don't even know. Let's just go ahead and clear out a little bit more room. We'll try and figure this out, and I'll catch you guys back in a second. You know, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. This was not an idea that I had in mind right now, and I really did not expect this to happen. But, I guess we have a little bit of a fire going on here from this stuff, don't we? Yeah, unfortunately we do. Let's go ahead and try and plug this up here. We gotta eliminate the problem first before we actually... the fire's not spreading too bad, actually. It's actually a pretty controlled fire. The only problem is that it's literally right next to where we are. What are we going to use to plug this up? I guess just cobblestone? I mean, do we have a lot of cobblestone on us? We could really just use the anti-blocks if we wanted to. Oh, getting a little bit of freezing. And Okay, so I've done a little bit more work on this place, and by a little bit, I mean I went out and got food, so I decided to do a lot more work on it. I've actually got a few rooms of these done, little, like, bizarre up rooms. They don't really look all that, like, organized, because, trust me, when they're fully blacked out, this stuff is going to look mad. I also did the same thing over, where is it? Over here as well as another one of these things. This is going to look absolutely mental. So basically, oh, you know what? Oh, no, wait a minute. Did I do this wrong? Wait a second. No, then that, there's that, and then... Okay, no, I was making sure that these weren't actually placed in the middle there. So basically, you've got all the things that you need for these. It's meant to be like a sort of a thing where you're walking through, you don't really know where to go, you're just looking for these. It's like you're kind of lost in a way. So what we're going to go ahead and do then, I guess, is just demonstrate... Or at least I just want to see... Oh, I can't shift, I keep forgetting that. I want to see at least how the... the ghost blocks look with this sort of thing. Let me go ahead and actually, I hate that. I don't need to break these, but I feel like I have to for some reason. There we go. Don't double up. All right, and then let's do that. And then the ghost blocks down, one there, and one there. Perfect. So that's like a hallway. You can't even see anything behind you. This entire room, like, honestly, I don't know what possessed me to even do this or build this idea, but it's just such a great thing. So I guess what I'm going to go ahead and do then is, I've been working a lot off camera, by the way, so this episode might seem a little bit sporadic. It's just, like, doing the same thing over again, just placing carpenter blocks down and then filling it in with black is, like, a little bit kind of unnecessary. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is just place down these black things here and listen to a little bit more Bob Ross on Twitch because that's really all my life is right now. And I'll catch you guys back after we're done. You know, I'm not going to lie, it's actually kind of terrifying how a room like that literally just turned out to look like this. Doesn't, like, you walk through this room right here. This is where you start. Let me go ahead and actually just turn my mini-map off for right now. This is where you fall down. This is where you start. And then you walk through here, and you're just greeted with this. You have no idea what to... Like, it's kind of really terrifying, in all honesty. I really just want to, like... I want to take someone through here and just completely, like, walk them down the entire line. Because, like, this is all it is. But it's... I swear to God, anti-blocks, I'm making sure if I ever play a mod pack again, they will have anti-blocks, and I'm going to use the hell out of them, and I'm going to create, like, more of these rooms. Imagine, oh my gosh, imagine for a second, okay, those of you, I know this series has a lot higher viewership than How to Minecraft did, the second season, but for those that do watch it, you'll understand what I'm saying. Imagine if I was to have done my vault on that server using, like, this sort of combination. Oh my gosh. That would have been devilish. I would have had so much fun doing that. It's like, make sure you, you know, go to the right and then make 2 turns to the left. Follow the center. It's like, that would have been so crazy mad right there. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and finish, fill these in then. Like, look at this. Hold on a second. Let's fill these blocks in right here. So, this right here is a little walkway. You don't know where the heck you're going. I mean, you can kind of tell, and then you just see this random one appear out of nowhere. You can't tell where you're freaking walking. It's crazy, and I love it so much. Honestly, like, I'm a madman. Am I not? I am a madman. So I filled this in, and I actually left a gray panel right here, and I don't know whether or not this makes me, like, insane or something, but I kind of like just having these random panels floating about, because what I think I want to do is I want to make it where there's one treasure room, you know what I mean? Because the thing is, too, if you look on the minimap right here and you turn it on to underground mode, you can't tell where any of it is. There's no indication throughout any of this that any anti-blocks are even here, and that is so sick. So you can't even really see where you're going. I guess, like, you can by here, but, like, there's no visual. So what I think I might do is keep, like, a few of these gray ones here as kind of like little guides as you're walking around. Like this right here, like we can maybe pop out this block right here, just like a random one. Fill this in back with a carpenter block. Randomly chisel this to maybe, let's do blue, like a deep blue anti-block, and we'll just fill this in with 1. And then we'll put this back here to more black. And then just as you're walking, there's just a random blue. And then it's another door. Dude, I am so evil. This is like one of those, it's like one of those, like, wallpaper mini games that you used to find on, like, Windows Vista back in the day when you were in 2nd grade and, like, your teacher had, like, the library and stuff. That looks really cool. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore, man, but, like, am I mad? Yeah, I'm mad for this. I love it, though. Like, you guys gotta give it to me. This is a very unique idea, and, I'm probably a little bit insane. Although it does kind of lead right there. I actually want to move this one over a little bit, just because that does kind of show a bit too much of where you need to go. So, we can go ahead and put down another carpenter block right there, carpenter block right here, and a blue one right on top. There we go, that's good. So this one's a little bit more, or less obvious, I suppose. There we go, that looks a lot better. Okay, so I just can't stop laughing at this. We do have one more room that we need to do from here. So if we go back out here, we do need to finish off. We have a lot of these carpenter blocks we can actually get rid of that are excess. We actually really don't need. Take a look at that. We got so many carpenter blocks we're actually not using. It's like going around like shaving off the edges. So we need to actually fill in this little last bit here. It should take probably a bit longer than, or a bit more than the amount of carpenter, what is it? The anti-blocks that we have on us. So what we're probably going to have to do is get a bit more of those. A little bit of lag, double stack? Yeah, probably just double stacked all those. So I'm going to get a bit more anti-blocks. We'll finish this off first, and then I guess I'll see you guys back in just a little bit here. Oh, do not want to cover that. That would actually be a little bit devilish there. Alrighty, so I took a bit more time, and this was the leg that we had before that we just worked on, and I made this room. This is, again, another weird one. These aren't supposed to be, like, they're not supposed to make sense, you know what I mean? Like, this is off by 1 here. There's 3 going that way, 3 going this way. This one's shorter than that one. It just doesn't really make sense. So really, all this is just filling in a bunch of carpenter blocks, which is black anti-blocks. But, of course, you know, to go ahead and show it off here, we do, of course, need to go ahead and take, well, actually, no, we need to take one of the carpenter blocks, keep it there, and we need to take another anti-block. Let me go ahead and clear out some inventory space. We got a bunch of junk in our inventory. I've been, like, clearing through all of the wreckage to be able to place these blocks down. So we go ahead and take our chisel. I think we're gonna do, what color do we want to do next? Let's do, ooh, there's light gray, there's pink. We could do pink. Pink just to be a little bit strange, why not? So we take a pink one, and I think we'll do the pink right about here, I think? Oh no, you can't shift it, forgot. Alright, pink right about there, I'd say. And then, see, the thing that I love about the anti-blocks too is that the pink actually has a black outline to it. So it's like, even if you do it, like, even if you just do it like this, the pink actually looks just a little bit smaller than the typical size of a block, just by a little bit of a margin. So really, the only problem that I've really run into with this is that because these are carpenter blocks and because, you know, these don't actually produce their own form of light, which is really unfortunate. I really wish that anti-blocks gave off light. we might have to light this area up. And of course, what I mean by light this area up, obviously, even if you have light, like this room right here, this is lit up. The corners aren't, though, but the majority of it is lit to where mobs won't spawn. The problem is, though, is just the fact that there's torches there kind of derails a bit of the atmosphere, I guess you could say. And it's a little unfortunate because I just don't want to put down any light in this area, you know what I mean? Just keep it, like, black, have these, you know, the future of blocks down here. I'm forgetting the names of these guys already, man. I'm only using, like, 5 blocks in this entire build, maybe even less. In fact, I think I'm only using, like, what is this? 1, 2, I think I'm only using 3 blocks in this entire build. Maybe 4 if you include torches. I think that's literally it. Yeah, we got carpenter blocks, we got anti-blocks, and we have future blocks. That's all, just 3 blocks for this entire room. One of the craziest things. So let's go ahead and create this little hallway up here. Finish this guy, and I'll catch you guys back in a second. I'm not gonna lie, I actually just had a fantastic idea. What if, oh my, what if we take this whole thing, because we're very low into the ground, right? Like, we're pretty low, low enough where we could build even a little bit higher and not disrupt any of our house above us. What if we do something where you're trying to find the room, but it's not just like a flat 2-dimensional maze, it's 3-dimensional. And what I mean is, what if we introduced stairs, things you have to walk up, but you could accidentally fall back down here. Like, say, you know, you go around, you go, like, you know, flying around the place, you go up a little bit, and then suddenly you're walking, like, pretty much above this, but there's a hole opening, like, right about here, and you fall through, and you're back at pink. But you don't know how you got there. You didn't see the hole because you physically can't see. Oh, man. This may very well be the hardest maze in Minecraft history. If we play it out right. If anything, what I might do, like if Crazycraft ends, I'm probably gonna take this and, like, I don't know, make it into like a creative single player world or something like that, and just finish it myself, because, like, I actually really want to give us a shot at making this elaborate giant maze. This is really cool, though. Makes you wish, like, what if multiplayer had access to this sort of thing, you know what I mean? Like, not in a server, like, you know, an SMP server or something, but what if multiplayer had the access to be able to do, like, you know, place these sort of blocks down? Like, mini games, like, giant networks, you know, even stuff like factions. What about factions? Dude, can you even imagine? Just, like, if the mass of Minecraft had just anti-blocks in general. Oh, the amount of hell that would even rage through right now. So we're going to go ahead and finish this last bit up here. I might actually have to end the episode a little bit early. I don't really know how far I was planning on doing this, since I have been recording for a couple of hours. But I'm actually starting to get, for the past, like, day or so, I've actually had this really bad, like, sore throat. It's not, like, really bad, but it's, like, I can kind of feel it lingering. I'm not sick. I haven't gotten sick at all, but I can tell I have a sore throat, and it's actually starting to really hurt right now. So I think we might have to call it here after we've done a little bit more of the walkway. I don't even know how long this episode is, for God's sake, so just, like, going through all this time. So we'll do it there and do this around here. Honestly, adding in these was such a great idea. I applaud myself for doing that. It's, like, creepy and fantastic. So let's go ahead and take our ghost blocks. 1, 2, and... is that it? Nope, 3 right there. There we go. And we got our pink and our 4th one. 1, 2, and 3. Wait, hold on. Nope. There's one right there. It's hard, like, trying to find it. You have to look at the little lines. Okay. This right here, this is pretty creepy, I'll say. Now, the only problem is, oh, you know what? I thought that was a visible block, but thankfully, that's actually just a void. Oh, you know what? That's not a visible block. That's the what's it called? The void, blur, the void fog. That's actually really sick. That looks so cool. Drop my pick while I say it, because I'm just that excited. I think it's gonna go ahead and do it for this episode. I can feel like, I don't know. I think because of, like, people's tolerance to how, like, painful this room might be, I might get some really, like, I feel like the response in this video is going to be very here and there, considering some will be like, yeah, I really enjoyed this, Brendan, great job, and others will be like, I can't see without my eyes bleeding. More than likely will be the case, and if I made your eyes bleed, I very dearly apologize, I really do. I think I messed this up, though, did I? No, it was a 1 block wide gap to begin with. Right, okay. I was trying to finish this thing. I'm like, wait a minute, I never did finish this little corner here. Let me go ahead and do that. So we place on 3 right there, and then we'll need to do another one of the future blocks. There we go. And then I think from here we can go ahead and expand it out a little bit further. So let's do 1, 2, 3. Okay, so 5 away. Pretty good for right now. And then we can go ahead and take the carpenter blocks. Wait, hold on. What are we gonna need to do? Wait. No, we're good, I think. Are we good? I think we're good. I think we're fine. Yeah, we're fine. Okay, so we can just take the black blocks from here. So 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3. And then we'll take the ghost blocks right here. So 1, 2, and 3. And bam, there you go. You got a room finished. This is just like, and then you got your blue block to notify you of where you are. Keep a little map of it. And then you got over here. I don't even know where I'm walking into. Here's another room. Can I even like, hold on. This is another room. Can I even, wait, I'm having trouble getting through the room. Oh my gosh. Well, that's a mind warp and a half. I thought the wall was right here, but the wall is actually right here. That is so bad. And then I don't even know. I built this thing, and I don't even know where. Wait, hold on. I think I do. And this is to the right now? Yeah, okay, and then this is to the left and everything. I sort of know where I'm going. Not too much. I wasn't even looking at my mini-map right now. We need to get rid of that. Anyways, hopefully you guys enjoy it. I look so bright in this thing. Holy frick. Take care, and I guess I'll catch you guys back in another episode of, oh, what was that one game? It was like a Vector Rush or something? It was like Vector. You know those little, you know Vectors? They're kind of like digital-looking things, I suppose, where you have like race cars and stuff. I know it's not a technical term for a Vector, but it kind of reminds me of like this one iPhone game called Vector Rush. I don't know if anybody's played it before, but it's kind of like that. Anyways, take care, guys. We'll catch you back next time, and hope you're all having a great week. Ciao! I'm just gonna say this right now. This guy actually just terrified the crap out of me. Oh my... Well, that actually just scared me. Yeah, you know what? I'm a big fan of that room. I really am. And if I can find weeping angels to just kind of walk around that room, you better believe I'm gonna be the happiest man alive. Holy shit. So, I looked off camera for about 2 seconds, and I heard one hit. And I come back, I got killed. I have no hearts. Take a look at my hearts. I have none of them. I can't go inside my inventory. And this guy has my name. Why does this weeping angel have my name? I don't get it. I'm gonna go ahead and /kill myself real fast, because that was the only option that I had. Oh, you can see there. I actually had 10 hearts for a second. Let's just say right now, if we can make it to where weeping angels are a permanent thing in this maze, which by the looks of it, I think they are, this is probably the scariest thing in all of Minecraft, arguably. And I like it a lot.